got an episode planned here for H4G Games. This is Tony. This is Richie. We're going to be doing an episode, but I want to start with a question. Let's get those juices flowing.
Sure, why not, right?
What's green, skunky, and from Amsterdam? It's Heineken!
So, a lot of boys bought the GameCube, but not too many people bought the Heineken GameCube. Thank you so much to Daniel M. on Facebook, who let us borrow his very rare Heineken GameCube, something I didn't even know existed.
And a double thank you for letting us actually fill it up with Heineken and drink out of it. That was fantastic.
So nice of you to do that. Total disregard for the electronics inside.
It's like beer goggles, you know? Now,
Heineken
this
goggles.
is your Heineken GameCube on Heineken.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, Heineken itself isn't actually skunky. The reason why it often is skunky is because when you have a clear bottle, the sunlight can get to it. And it affects the flavor. So that's why you have the same thing with Corona,
right?
For example. Mm-hmm. But cheers.
Cheers indeed.
It's actually, for you light beer drinkers, Heineken Light is actually a shockingly good light beer for light beers. It actually maintains flavor, which is nice.
I have no insight into that, but I believe what you say. You're a trustworthy gentleman.
Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. This is the Heineken GameCube itself, and essentially it is just
a GameCube.
A GameCube. It's really no different than any other GameCube, except it says Heineken. Most special edition GameCubes I've seen have some sort of difference in the jewel, but it's kind of I don't want to say embedded into the plastic, but it's underneath. There's a layer of plastic.
If you look at the natural GameCube typography, it's under the jewel, just like the special editions were. But the Heineken is definitely on top. You can feel some of the roughness of the sticker on there.
Yeah, and it's a high quality sticker. It's not like someone just plopped it on, some intern did it.
Right, but it's cut to the shape. You don't see an awful lot of extra clear with the little dots on it.
But it is strange that it's just kind of pasted on top, which we will get to our theory as to why that is a little bit later.
So you have to keep watching. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. There's no special Heineken controller. Sometimes they would have special edition controllers that match the consoles. Nothing like that.
You even think they might have made a green GameCube or something.
That would have been really cool. That would have been really interesting. But instead, there's just the black one and the purple one.
Indigo, Tony.
Indigo, pardon me. The other thing that makes this Heineken GameCube special is how rare it is. I did not find a lot of good information online regarding this. Some people said that they made 100. Some people say that they made 50. The best information is that they made 50 of the black and 50 of the
And we have an advertisement that was used to market the contest in the first place, and the fine print, which you won't be able to read, it does say that there were 100 grand prizes, which were the GameCube.
Yeah.
So it doesn't say that there would be 50 of one color, 50 of another. But if they made 100, it makes sense that they would do half and half.
I don't know how much this normally goes for. I think it's rare enough that I couldn't find it on eBay. I couldn't find it when I searched for sold and completed listings. I saw a Reddit thread from years back, 2013, mentioning someone saw it between $200 and $300. I would imagine now with additional years of the retro boom that it might be higher than that. The gentleman who we're borrowing this from said he got it for $130. So that's actually...
I feel less bad about drinking Heineken out of it now.
Yeah, exactly. Just pouring it right into our mouths. Added benefit, it actually takes all the dust out of the GameCube because you're going to be ingesting it with the Heineken. Don't do that. Now, it also says that there were a certain number of first prizes on there, right? Was it 25?
There were 25 Heineken football jerseys available as well.
Yeah, so if you were a real loser, couldn't get yourself a GameCube,
you got a football jersey.
You got a football jersey. Yeah, right. Online, I've read various things about how this contest actually worked. Mm-hmm. One site said that you had to buy a certain number of Heinekens and then you could apply, but it doesn't say anything like that on here. It just says
when we were reading that website, I'm pretty sure I saw 10,000. Tony thinks it's 10 with some extra zeros on there, but I can't imagine. Well, I can't imagine drinking 10,000 Heinekens, but I also can't imagine getting a reward for buying 10.
I mean, I'm struggling with this one. No, it's not bad. But point is that there's a lot of unreliable information. But bare bones facts, what the advertisement says is that you go to their website, you put in a submission. If they get a virus, they can delete all the submissions. There's a couple like stipulations like that, but basically that's it. Like you just go to their website and you just like apply.
Right.
And that is completely the extent of it. One of the weirder things about this is this advertisement. It is a GameCube controller with 2 Heineken bottles like roughly duct taped to the sides, and it says it's game day. So it's just this weird pairing of Heineken, the GameCube, and football.
Like the first prize being a football jersey, they're kind of tying in games to football to beer. You know, it's all kind of like 4 degrees removed from the actual point, I feel.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, is the football community really looking at GameCubes as their first choice console? I feel like they're probably more into the Xbox, PlayStation.
What initially struck me was that although a lot of people will argue and say, yeah, the GameCube was for mature audiences, there were lots of rated M games on the GameCube. Okay, shut up, because the GameCube was marketed towards kids, and you had, rated M games on it, but it was, it's colorful, it's toyish, it has a handle to take to your friend's house. Like, it was much more geared towards
Boys.
A lot of boys bought the GameCube, and that's just a fact. We made a whole documentary about it. Hi, Louie. What you doing? Come here, Louie.
Oh,
come here, Louie.
Dog.
Come here, buddy. Come here.
He looks so bewildered.
Oh, Louie. Oh, very fluffy today. Oh, today's a fluffy day.
But I don't know about those neighbors.
Louie, today's a fluffy day for you and me. Yeah, so this isn't an advertisement marketed towards kids, but like, because obviously, but you could.
Is it not though? Are we sure about that?
I don't know. I mean, you could.
The aesthetic of this doesn't really like say kids, and there are no like chesty women on the cover, so
yeah.
I don't know how much it would have drawn me in at that age.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't really much of a beer drinker back then either, as a high schooler.
Yeah, I do think the key would be what magazine this was advertised in, but I just think it's strange that they opted to partner with Nintendo versus the other consoles. Maybe it's because they could get away with doing a special edition easier. I don't know, but that does kind of bring us to our next point, in that we have heard, and we don't know how to verify it or whether or not it's true, that this wasn't like really a partnership between Heineken and Nintendo. This was like Heineken doing a contest. They bought up a bunch of GameCubes, slapped their label on it, and gave them away.
And the fine print on here kind of, it supports it a little bit, because if you read all the way down, it talks about the sponsor is Heineken USA. Enjoy Heineken responsibly. Yeah, pretty much the sponsor is Heineken USA. Heineken Netherlands is not involved, it doesn't look like. Nintendo is on the advertisement as like, hey, yeah, they own all of the like trademarks and stuff for the GameCube and all that. Yeah. But they're not actually listed as being a sponsor of the contest. So maybe Heineken just bought 100 GameCubes, slapped their logo on it, and called it a contest. But it's odd, and with that rumor out there, I feel like the evidence suggests that Nintendo really didn't have much of a say in this.
Yeah, I could definitely see like Nintendo of Japan, like not caring if it was paired with alcohol. But the more I think about it, could you ever imagine Nintendo of America allowing or sanctioning this? Like having alcohol strapped to their... I mean, they're so damn specific about how their products are represented that I just feel that this is a bit of a stretch for Nintendo to allow. Maybe it was a situation where they were like, okay, we give you our blessing, but we're not going to co-sponsor this. Here are some GameCubes. You're going to do some advertising for us, whatever. But we're not going to be officially a part of it. I could see that potentially. So, obviously the Heineken GameCube is a thing, but I think some collectors waver between like, okay, is this a Nintendo product or is this not? You know, in terms of the specificity of Heineken. I also think that it's just real quick, funny that the GameCube they show on this advertisement isn't the Heineken GameCube. Like it's just a GameCube, right? So it's almost like they were like didn't know what they were planning just yet, or maybe at the last minute they're like, let's slap on some Heineken on this. Let's really get our branding down.
If you read the fine print again, it doesn't say that you're going to get a Heineken GameCube. It just says that the winner will receive a Nintendo GameCube and a Nintendo video game.
Yeah, and it doesn't specify which video game. So, hey everybody, thank you so much for watching the episode. That is the Heineken GameCube and the Heineken GameCube
contest ad.
That's right.
Which would you pay more for? Say in the comments below.
Yeah, exactly. Very odd system, very confusing, very little information online regarding this. Hopefully we could add to some of that info out there, compile it a little bit into something cohesive. But again, big thank you to Daniel for allowing us to borrow this out of kindness of his heart. Just totally trusted us. We don't know this guy. Just like, hey, I follow you on Facebook. Do you want to take a look at a Heineken GameCube? Yes. So,
and I mean, since we've already drank out of it, we might as well drink out of it on camera right now.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Go ahead and grab that. Go ahead and grab the Heineken.
Let's fill her
in. Perfect.
I would never.
No.
Daniel, your GameCube is safe.
Your GameCube is safe. Want to kiss it?
It's only been
kiss. Kissy kisses. Kisses.
I am not comfortable with that.
Give it a kisses.
Nope. I will kiss Louie.
If you kissed it where I kissed it, it's like we're kissing each other, Richie.
Yeah.
Give it kisses.
I'm okay.
Thank you again for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a like and a share, and we will see you guys next time.